Christie Sides is taking more heat again after the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 91-84. But before we get off into today's video, you come across today's video, do me a favor. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. And if it's your first time coming across my channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it out. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Most importantly, please leave a comment. I see everybody in the comment section. Hashtag salute. And you know what my mantra is? Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, once again, Christie Sides is in the news again, and people on the internet are going crazy after the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 91-84. But before we get off into today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek, the official sponsor of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the #1 rated ticketing app, over 28 million downloads, 70,000 plus events from concerts to sports. All your tickets across the web, all in one place, rated 1 to 10. Green means good, red means bad, and all your tickets are backed by your buyer's guaranteed. And remember, use my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout to get $20 off your purchase. And just remember, by using my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout, you're getting $20 off your purchase. Also know that you'll be supporting the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Well, let's get right off into it. Christie Sides cannot catch a break, even though the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream tonight, 91-84. Now, this is what happened. They got a big win tonight. And what happened is the internet is going crazy because they feel as though Christie Sides iced Caitlin Clark out and relegated her to a three-point shooter in the corner. What happened in tonight's game? They put the ball in Kelsey Mitchell's hand and ran the offense through Aaliyah Boston. Now, we know what Aaliyah Boston brings to the table. She's been struggling this year, but tonight's game, Aaliyah Boston played like the rookie of the year she was last year, and she elevated the Indiana Fever to a great win against the Atlanta Dream. And all the people on the internet are going crazy because the poster child, Caitlin Clark, had another pestering game tonight. She didn't get off, and the offense ran through Aaliyah Boston. Now they're throwing Christie Sides under the bus, saying that she iced Caitlin Clark out of tonight's offensive game plan. That goes back to when they said that Isaiah Thomas and them iced Michael Jordan out, or Michael Jordan iced Isaiah Thomas out. This stuff is getting crazy. And this was a huge win for the Indiana Fever to build their confidence up. And Christie Sides was elated by the win, and she sent a strong message to her team after they won. But people on the internet, because Caitlin Clark did not play well, people are still coming for Christie Sides, saying Christie Sides needs to be fired. Now, Aaliyah Boston played like Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston played like the rookie of the year she was. Now, Aaliyah Boston played 34 minutes. She was 12 of 21. She ended up with 27 points. She had 13 rebounds. She had 5 offensive rebounds and 8 defensive rebounds. Also, point guard Kelsey Mitchell played 32 minutes. She was 7 of 14, 50% from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point line, and 7 of 7 from the foul line. She ended up with 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now, Caitlin Clark, she played a team high 35 minutes. She was 3-11 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point line. She didn't get to the foul line. She ended up with 7 points, but she did have 6 big assists. But she turned the ball over 7 times. And Indiana held on for a big win late in the game. When the game got close, they put the ball in Kelsey Mitchell's hand, put Caitlin Clark on the corner, and ran the offense through Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston hit a big shot to really seal the game. And after the game, Christie Sides in her post-game press conference, she had some things she had to say, and I want y'all guys to take a listen to what Christie Sides had to say about tonight's big win.
Hey, people, go get Coach Sherwood.
You talked a lot last season about not being able to close out these close games. Just what did it do for the resolve of the team to kind of have a big lead, then lose it, then get it back and win the game?
Yeah, first, just great team win tonight. Great fever win, great team win. Probably what I'm most proud of, though, is we called 3 stops in a row a kill, and we got that late when we needed to, when we went to trap at Ryan Howard, who got really hot. So really proud of my team on the defensive end getting those stops.
And then Aaliyah had, I think she matched her career high with 27 points, and then she had one off her career high rebounds with 13. Just what did she do tonight to help you win, especially with, I think, 10 straight points in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, she was undeniable tonight. I watched her warm up back in the back. I could watch them warm up, and her warm up was different. She was more physical. I couldn't be more proud of her. I thought she played extremely well, really physical, didn't back down, and finished great shots at the rim tonight.
Go James, then we'll go Matt.
Obviously, Aaliyah's a great player. What do you think that just does for her? She was saying she kind of needed a game like this.
Yeah, well, the other night against Connecticut, I just needed her to get some confidence. Like, I left her in. I need her to get confidence because that's what she was missing. She's so hard on herself, and she did that. She had a good practice yesterday. We had a good shoot-around today. We went more live in our shoot-around today, and then she just carried that over.
You tell the difference in Christie Sides' post-game press conference that she's more ecstatic because they got the win, and plus how they won the game.
How much did that mean to this team?
Putting the ball in Kelsey Mitchell's hand and running the offense
we got
through
some
Aaliyah
weapons
Boston.
out there. Once we have time to figure it all out and get on the same page and understand where people are at times. You play these teams like Vegas and New York, and they just know where each other's going to be. We don't have that yet, but we're getting closer. Kelsey's, she's so explosive. She can get to the rim. She can draw defenders. She's going to make a great pass. She's going to kick,
Interesting.
Just really proud of what she did tonight. Hit that big shot, I guess, when the time was going out at the end of that quarter. So she just had some good, and defensively, she's really locked in to trying to be a good defender for us.
Go Matt and Tony.
I think it was Aaliyah's last basket, put you guys up by 5, 25 seconds left.
Huge shot.
You just seem really excited, pumping your fists, turning to your assistants. For the
Never
downs,
saw Christie Sides more excited
rise up, get a win tonight. What was just
in
the
an Indiana
like
Fever
in that
game?
One, moment 25 seconds ago.
We made a great pass into her. She sealed. She got a great look. She finished. Again, it was a great team win.
Now you heard what Christie Sides said. She sound ecstatic in that post-game press conference, man. She said all the right things, but people are still on the internet coming for Christie Sides, saying that she needs to be fired because of the way she treated Caitlin Clark tonight. Basically, sometimes desperate times calls for desperate measures, and what she did is she changed the game plan by putting the ball in Kelsey Mitchell's hand, and you heard in reference to what she said about Kelsey Mitchell. She can get to the cup, she can finish, she can draw defenders, and she can make the right pass. Not saying Caitlin Clark can't, but that's basically, what Christie Sides is saying, that the game plan was to run the offense through Aaliyah Boston because she saw her in warm-ups, being aggressive in warm-ups, getting to her spot on the floor, and that, cultivated into a great win for the Indiana Fever. And people are still throwing shots at Christie Sides, coming for her, saying that she needs to lose her job because now she is stunting the growth of Caitlin Clark. This is getting ridiculous and unbelievable. Christie Sides is doing the best what she can do with what the player she got, and she switched some things up tonight, and the people are not happy because Caitlin Clark was not involved in the offense. And like I stated early in the season, Aaliyah Boston is being affected because of the way Caitlin Clark plays, and she can't play like the rookie of the year she was. Now you see what happens. They put the ball into a true point guard's hand, and they run the offense through Aaliyah Boston, and they got themselves a great team win. So you guys let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. Is it fair for people to still be coming at Christie Sides, even though she got the victory, and they want to see the poster child and Caitlin Clark do well and get wins? But we've seen what's happening, early in the year, And ever since Caitlin Clark made that comment after being snubbed off the Olympic team, they woke up a monster. She is averaging 6.6 points a game. So, guys, we got to pump the brakes here. Christie Sides is doing her job, and she, changed some things up. And the Indiana Fever got a big win. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K. Sapp. We're going to catch you on the next one. And remember, on your way out the door, do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.